Welcome. Okay.
Sorry. Man.
No. I made no indication that I was about to start. Welcome back to Man Cave Movie Night, everybody. This week we have a sponsor, and it's actually a returning sponsor.
Yes,
with a new
finally.
product. These guys just really, they liked sponsoring our first trivia episode that they came back. So this episode is sponsored by Zelod Bunson's Zebra Truck. Zelod Bunson, billionaire, psychopath, and creator of the Z app, has just unleashed his newest venture onto the innocent and unsuspecting masses. Gone are the days of having a car that looks like a fully rendered graphic of itself. Gone are the days of driving inconspicuously in any way whatsoever. Gone are the days where you can hide your $100,000 purchase mistake behind a veil of deniability. Now presenting the Zebra Truck. This truck has so many corners, you won't even know what to do with them all. It looks like what a child in the 70s would have drawn when told to depict, quote, the future. It drives when you tell it to, and with a cool new futuristic feature, the accelerator pedal stays where you put it with no way to release it. Have fun going fast until you crash. But don't take our word for it. Rapper, icon, and not at all shamed by Kendrick Lamar musician Drake had this to say. Zelod, do you love me? I love the Zebra Truck, and I don't even know what Kendrick is even saying. Please don't listen to the next track he drops. I'm begging you. So there you have it, folks. Buy the Zebra Truck now and experience corners like you never have before. Welcome back to Man Cave Movie Night, everybody.
Wait, Man Cave Trivia
Night.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
Zelod Bunson has been nagging me nonstop since the last episode of these that we did, that we need to be doing another one. So we're really excited to get back on the horse, as they say in trivia.
Before we dig into the
trivia nights.
It's funny you're yapping about that cool angular vehicle because
the Zebra Truck.
I was at Lagoon yesterday and I saw a Cybertruck, so different brand.
Oh wow!
Competitor.
Yeah, competitor. Yep. So
very different.
It was just parked in the parking lot. I was sitting there with my brother because I had wild motion sickness. And so
you got scrambled up.
I got scrambled up.
You got scrambled?
So I had to wait a minute before driving away. I was decimated.
Scrambled.
I was truly destroyed. I went to bed at 9 p.m. last night and it was just wiped out. It was horrible. I was on the cusp of vomit.
I saw a Cybertruck. So there's one that I think lives around where I'm living right now because I've seen it like 3 times. And then yesterday I saw one in Salt Lake, but it looked like it had like a kind of a different finish on it, like some sort of weird
wrap.
Dude, yeah, that's what the Tesla owners do.
Wrap.
They have to get the cool wraps.
Yeah.
And it just, I can't imagine driving one around because everybody that's looking you is also just shaking their head.
Yeah.
Just like, dude, can you believe it?
Yeah.
So the Zebra Truck is different, though. You can get the Zebra Truck.
Yeah, Zebra Truck.
Way better.
Awesome. People admire you for driving it.
Absolutely.
So while my brother and I were yapping about the Cybertruck, the owners arrived at it. Oof. And man, it was the exact type of person you can picture owning a fresh off the lot Cybertruck when it's been out for a couple months. And he and his wife were just arguing so loud and so and she was like, "Do I have to tell you that for the 5th time again?" And we were just like, and the kids are all little, just like looking around. Just it was.
But I've never seen a Zebra Truck driver in any sort of marital conflict.
No, me either. That's the best
promotes
part.
very happy,
it has a
healthy
100% marriage improvement rate. Actually,
that is
when you get a Zebra Truck, your marriage
because it's an
improve,
investment,
or you will get married, which is really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that is
there are so many Cybertrucks around Provo. Like I see them all the time.
Dude,
what it is I think you have so many of these young men who go to do summer sales.
Yep.
And get $100,000 just in a summer,
And then
Well,
have
they
no
come
idea
back
what to do with it.
and
Or-
they buy a Tesla,
Or they make, like $20,000, $30,000.
Oh, yeah.
And they're
they
like,
put
well,
Down
I
payment,
need
yeah.
to show off that
Yeah.
I am in this culture. So they
Yeah,
do very,
true.
$20,000, $30,000 in a summer is awesome if you're
That's
like 20
great.
years old, honestly. But
Yeah.
never having had that amount of money, they're like, wow, I can put a down payment on a cool new car. I took this picture. I'll describe it if you're listening. Just not because I was impressed by it, just because I thought this is a ridiculous thing to see. This is in Provo as well. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's basically just
yeah.
a huge
Oh, yeah.
house, and the Cybertruck is just parked in front of it with all the lights outside on. So you
This
can
is
see
the
Cybertruck is
future
there.
we have built for
Yeah.
ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
I
they
love
have, it's like a 4-car garage space, but the Cybertruck is very intentionally outside with
Yeah.
the lights on so the passerbyers can see. Because if you're going to own one, you got to show it off.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
true.
That's the only reason you would ever buy it.
The one at Lagoon was
It
also
certainly is.
parked in the preferred parking, so everyone leaving the park could see it because it's the first thing you see exiting.
Yeah.
There's just a Cybertruck parked in the first spot.
You are buying a Cybertruck for everyone else. You're not buying it for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, this
trivia.
episode we were talking about trivia, movies and TV. Didn't realize
We had we
what
were
our
also
sponsor would spice up, but
Yeah.
when our sponsor told us to talk about this Zebra truck.
Yep.
They also told us, would you just kind of crap on the
we would
Cybertruck
appreciate
for a
if you
bit?
kind of talked about the
Please.
Cybertruck not being.
So that
very
was
good.
not an organic conversation. That was
Yeah,
planned
it was
beforehand.
old-fashioned scripted.
Hashtag
Yeah.
sponsored.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
But the Zebra Truck officially advertisement ends now. Personal endorsement for the Zebra Truck.
Yeah.
It's an awesome vehicle. Please go out and get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably be gone for the summer from the podcast, so I can do sales, so I
Right,
can get
yeah.
a down payment to get a Zebra.
yeah.
To get a
Yep,
Zebra
exactly.
Truck.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cool, dude.
They're sick.
Okay. Well, how do we want to start this? Do we want to just go, start with one of us and go in a circle and introduce our categories?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we should recap a little bit how it's going to function and then get into our categories.
So basically, what has happened is over the last couple of days, the three of us have picked each a different category, and we've come up with 5 trivia questions for that category. For my questions, Jared and Lucas will be competing against each other. For Jared's questions, Lucas and I will be competing against each other. And for Lucas's questions, Jared and I will be competing against each other. That means that each of us will be given 10 questions, so we'll have kind of an even scale to rank who does the best. However, my questions are probably pretty easy, and like some of your questions are probably like either way easier or way harder. So it's not really balanced, but it's fun. So
It'll
that's
be
what
fun.
matters.
Yeah, it's fun.
Who even cares?
Who even cares? Not me. Not this guy.
Because also, you guys are playing along at home.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah,
So hopefully you guys
honestly-
can answer
I
some
made
of
some
these.
adjustments from last time because my last category was the many names of Frank Reynolds, and I realized that some of them are so hard to
Yeah,
know,
dude, I was
unless
listening
you're
back
like
to that.
me and you have memorized that show. So
I
this
think I got
time I tried
two.
to reel it in quite
A
a,
little
bit.
bit nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Cool.
So we'll see. It might be I may be overcorrected and it's
Well,
too easy. I don't know.
it'll
maybe
be whatever.
let us know your category. Let's share.
Yeah. Let's get into 'em.
So my category is bit parts and side characters. I'm going to be asking a lot of questions about kind of different actors and actresses who are kind of either famously side characters in a lot of things, or someone who you didn't know perhaps appeared as a side character in something else before they found their fame.
Nice.
Cool. Very fun.
There you go.
Awesome.
Lucas or me?
Go ahead, Jared.
My topic is pretty broad.
Okay.
I was telling Niall I came up with one question and then came up with a different question, and I was like, are these connected? And then I realized they were. And so I came up
Nice.
with a total of 5, and the topic is things Jared liked in junior high school.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
on.
That's
Love it.
awesome.
Love it.
Okay, my category is I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this well, but I'm just gonna. So, is it a Lucas quote or is it a quote from an SSU movie? And SSU is the Sony Spider-Man universe.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna do the 5 in order. I'll tell you which movie it is. So we'll do Venom, Venom 2, Morbius, Madam Web, Craven.
Awesome.
And for
Okay.
each movie, you'll have to guess whether it is a quote from the movie or a quote from me trying to replicate
From you
the
trying
Emulate,
to
yeah,
sound
yeah,
yeah,
like
which is
okay.
what-
Awesome.
I love it. I think
Great.
that's great. Okay,
Okay.
well, should we just go in the order that we
Yeah, let's just
presented
go in the
those
order, yeah.
categories?
Let's
Great.
start it.
And we'll just switch off every question. And we're all writing our answers down. I have my same little green book from the last episode that we did
Telephone.
this.
I have my same little whiteboard.
And so we'll just do that to make sure that no one's doing any sneaky changes. So my first question, this one's maybe pretty easy. I might add some little spice to it just to see, how it goes. But bottom line is, and I've written all of these out to kind of feel trivia-y. So
Nice.
get
Cool.
ready.
Yeah, great.
Jason Mantzoukas, the undisputed, in my opinion, king of bit parts and side characters,
Yes,
is
absolutely.
the mind behind the smells as Dennis Feinstein in Parks and Rec. What is his character's name in Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Got it. Easy. Maybe.
Okay.
I think it's this.
All right, yeah, let's see.
Ready.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and show.
Pimento or something like that.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
now
Lucas?
that I remember you saying
Agent
that,
Pimento.
I totally forgot. I just put Doug.
Yeah, it is Agent Pimento,
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what it is.
the absolutely psychotic.
Yeah. I remember the character very well.
He's so funny.
So good. All right, so there's one for Jared and not for Lucas. Also, yeah, keep track of your points.
Yeah.
Will do. My first one is also easy.
Right.
Well, maybe not for Lucas.
Doug.
And that is the first topic that Jared liked in junior high school, Minecraft.
Nice.
And so I'm just going to ask you guys simply, who created Minecraft? It says at the beginning, when you opened up the game, I believe it said like created by, or sometimes Minecraft did the little like in-game hints or like little
Yeah, and it would
Text.
say who is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, I've got it.
Let's see it, Niall Lucas.
I got Notch,
Notch.
and then I wrote Mojang as
Nice,
as
yeah.
a backup, but Notch.
It
was
is
the answer.
Notch, Marcus Notch Person,
Person.
Persson. So if that's not how you say person,
Fake guy.
fake guy Notch. That's a point for both of you. All right,
Oh, I got a point. I got to tally that.
and a point for the audience for learning
Big
For
time.
learning,
or
yeah.
or for knowing
Or for
it.
knowing. Yeah, they might.
or
could
for
know.
knowing it. That's
They
true.
might could know. Okay, you guys ready for okay, so I'm gonna say 2 quotes, you just have to guess which is which. Lucas or the movie. We're starting off
Oh,
with
so
Venom.
you give two
you do
quotes
two.
every
I'm doing
time, and we have
2
to
quotes,
determine which one
is which. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't know how to even write an answer.
So maybe
You
you
can
can
just
say
say-
them both, and we'll say 1 or 2.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
which one we think is the movie.
Guess, yeah, 1 or 2 as the movie. Okay, so here we go. First one is, this is from Venom as well. So we're going in
Okay.
sequential order of
Yeah.
release date. Venom, eyes, lungs, pancreas. So many snacks, so little time. And
Okay.
I cannot wait. This is what I've been looking forward to my entire life. Becoming Venom.
Okay, so I've got this one.
Yeah, I think I did too. I will say,
specifically remember seeing this I think it was even in trailers, and I like the way that he pronounces pancreas. He says pancreas.
So
Yeah.
you know?
It's
I said
number
one.
one.
It's 1. You got
Got
it.
it.
Well done. Very well done.
I also want to point out, I haven't seen any of these movies, so I'm just going on gut.
Yeah, got it.
I'm going on pure instincts.
You haven't seen even Venom 1 or 2?
No, I do have a Venom poster behind me, though.
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
right there next to Dune Part 2
Yeah, the two goats.
Yeah, on
Big
equal
two
standing.
of film.
Yeah.
All right. Well, right on. We got through that. Okay, here is my next one. And I've also made sure that if you don't know who the person is, I've put something in there for you to kind of know who the person is.
Cool.
When Mark Proksch isn't hanging out with the vampires of What We Do in the Shadows, he's buying a big yellow Hummer in which dramatic series?
What in the world?
I know it.
I'll take a guess.
Cool.
All right. Okay.
Locked in.
Ready
Locked
to
in.
reveal?
Yep.
Go ahead.
That's Better Call Saul.
That's correct.
Hey, I said Game of Thrones.
Getting a big yellow Hummer in Game of Thrones. Yeah. He is the guy in like season 2, I think, of Better Call Saul.
Oh, yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
Ehrmantraut comes
just-
to
As soon as he comes into money, similar to
Yeah.
what we were talking about earlier, he's like,
Yep.
gotta
That's
buy
right.
a cool car.
and then
Is he-
everyone refuses to work with him.
Yeah,
after
they're
that
like,
'cause
you
they're like,
idiot,
"No,
why?
dude."
He just made yourself
Like,
so
yeah.
Conspicuous.
noticeable. Yeah,
He's the
conspicuous.
guy. I wanted to bring it up in the question, but I didn't
Yeah.
know how. He's the short, little, kind of weird, bald guy with the
Yeah,
glasses.
he's the vampire that like drinks off of. He sucks the energy out of a room. in
I
What We
think
Do in the
so.
Shadows.
Yeah. I
in
haven't
the
watched
TV
the show actually.
Yeah,
but
I watched the first episode, and that's a good bit. He's
He
like an
is-
accountant.
yeah,
and he
he's
just goes
so
in and
funny.
sucks
he's
the
an energy
energy.
vampire. Yeah.
There
Yeah.
is-
I love that
so
show, honestly.
he does this thing. He has this character that he goes on to like news shows, like morning news shows, and pretends to be like a yo-yo specialist and then just doesn't do it well, and it's like the most depressing thing ever. It's so funny. I'll have to find some and show them to you. Anyway, well done. Good job.
Good job, Luca.
That ties you up on my questions at least.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, next thing that Jared liked in junior high. In the hit show Psych,
Ah.
which of the following is not a name that Sean calls Gus? Lavender Gooms, Crankshaft, Black, Gee Buttersnaps, or Scrooge Jones?
Say the last one again. I cut out for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll read them all again really quick.
This is which one he does not call.
Which does he... So all of these he does call... Sean calls Gus except for one.
Except for one,
Which one
okay.
does he not call Gus?
Okay.
Lavender Gooms, Crankshaft, Black, Gee Buttersnaps, and Scrooge Jones are your answers. Take your guess.
I am in the books.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's see him.
Whatever the second
Black.
one was, you said.
Crankshaft.
Crankshaft.
Niall is correct. He does not call Gus Black.
Whoa.
No way.
Now,
Nice.
Black is part of the duo Black and Tan. However, Sean is black and Gus is tan.
Yes.
And he calls out the bouncer for assuming based on their
assuming
race.
that
Yeah, that it would be.
Now, while he
So he
doesn't...
specifically doesn't call, like, he, like, anti-calls
yeah,
Gus
he's like,
Black.
I'm
I'm
tan,
black,
or I'm
I'm
black,
black,
he's
he's
tan.
Ah,
How dare
gotcha.
you make that assumption? Now, he doesn't call him Black. However, he does call him Black Star, Black Magic, Blackula, Burton Guster, Black Spencer, Jet Blackness, and Lodge Blackman, amongst others.
Wow.
But never just black.
But never just Black.
Right on. I'm surprised. I have seen basically zero of that
Hey.
show, so
That's all right.
I got that.
But dude, those names are so funny. Lavender
those are great.
Gooms, Gee Buttersnaps. So
I know,
good.
they're great.
Okay,
All right, we ready?
good job. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And remember, the one you're writing down is the one you think is the quote from the movie. Next
So
one
this
up,
is now
Venom 2, Let There Be
Great.
Carnage.
cannot wait.
Okay, so first quote is, Eddie, as soon as I'm out of here, I'm going to eat your head. That's the first quote. And then,
Ugh.
Eddie, we should be out there snacking on bad guys. I'm a predator.
Oh, dude.
Ugh.
These are both so good because one of them could be Woody Harrelson's guy, and the other one could be Venom talking to Eddie. Dude, this is very
is hard.
good. This is very hard.
I've got mine, and it really does feel like a 50-50.
Cool.
Yeah.
They do something similar in the podcast, the Mystery Science Theater podcast, based on
Oh, the
Oh,
Ready
the-
Player One.
Ready Player One.
Wasted,
Yeah.
372
Yeah,
pages
yeah.
I'll never get back.
Yeah, exactly. But they do quotes that could be from Ready Player One or that aren't.
dude, nice.
And they are so funny. It's like they were wearing 80s style haircuts and listening to like
80s style
the
music.
Back to the Future soundtrack. And he's like, no, that's in the book.
That's hilarious.
Okay, all right. Anyway.
All right, let's see 'em.
One.
I got one.
I did
also.
one again as well.
One is incorrect.
Oh!
That was a Lucas quote.
No!
The real quote
dude.
is, Eddie, we should be out there snacking on bad guys. I'm a predator.
Ugh.
Crazy.
Bro, you could write. You could
Dude,
write
yeah,
a feature.
you-
I
length
could
film.
write.
You
I
could
could
write
write
a
a movie
bad
for the
feature-length
SSU.
film. Yep.
I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, guys.
Wow,
Thank you.
dude. That was great. That was
good.
really good.
Well done.
Thank you. Next
Okay.
up, when we come back around, will be Morbius. So buckle up for that one.
Look
Can't
forward to
wait.
that. So stay tuned. Don't
Don't
Yeah,
don't leave
don't-
quiet
don't
yet.
click away.
We got
Yeah,
some
don't
good
click
ones.
away.
Don't turn
Morbius
that
coming up.
dial. Okay. Next up on bit parts and side characters. Who appeared as a silent board member in season 2 of Arrested Development before their rise to fame as an employee of Dunder Mifflin?
Silence.
You know how they have those scenes of board members?
Yeah,
where there's
yeah, just
tons
sitting
of
around
people
where
and
they-
none of them talk.
Where they jump after coins.
Yeah, yeah.
Pennies, or the whistles. He dumps the whistles
Yeah.
out. Everyone just starts blowing.
Whistleblowers.
Oh man.
Somebody
I
of
really
the,
don't know.
Somebody of The Office's core cast is a silent board member in Arrested Development season 2.
Interesting.
I think just in one episode of season 2. I'm not sure. It's
Do they have lines in
Possibly
Arrested
more.
Development?
in Arrested Development? No.
Interesting.
Okay,
In
I'm
The
just
Office, nearly every episode.
Yeah. Wow.
gonna. Okay.
Give me
can-
1 second.
I'm just gonna flip a little coin.
Yeah. Who on that crew looks like they would be a
I
board
know.
member?
I know, dude. I'm gonna just go. I know it's not this, but I'm just putting it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
kind of with you.
I'm putting this because it would be really funny if he would have been in Arrested
Great.
Okay.
Development.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Do I said Creed.
I put Creed as well.
Both a very good guess. However, the correct answer is Phyllis.
Phyllis, nice.
Phyllis.
I was thinking
Phyllis is on that board.
Amazing.
she was a casting director before she was an actor, so
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
right.
Maybe she was a casting director for Arrested Development. They
It's
just
very
needed
possible.
more
It's
people,
possible,
and
yeah.
she just
It's very
stepped
possible.
on.
that's essentially
yeah,
what
I
her
didn't know
character in The Office was. It was just like, hey,
Yeah.
we want to like put you into, and she was like, cool, because her real name is
Yeah.
Phyllis as well,
Right.
as most of The Office.
Same with a
characters
bunch of yeah. Anyway, I was gonna say well done, but no.
are. No, yeah,
No,
neither.
bad done. Well
Bad
done,
done.
to the audience for either getting
Bad
it
done.
right
Well
or
done
but
for
fun and
either
interesting.
getting it right or for learning something.
And I learned. And I'm
Yeah,
happy
This is
that I
Arrested
learned.
Development. Yeah.
All right, team. Next, Jared was introduced in junior high school to a little game called Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition.
Yo.
In Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition, being submerged in lava deals how much damage? Now,
Submerged?
I can read out. I wrote out some like answers. If
I think I have a guess.
okay, because I can also
But
read
if
them out. and
Lucas
that'll
doesn't have a
confirm it.
I
guess, then
don't.
read out the
Yeah, let me hear
Okay,
the
I'll-
answers.
Okay, I'll read out. I've got 5 options that you
Okay.
can pick from: 18d10, 26d6, 10d6 plus 40, 20d6, or 99 flat.
Could you read it one more time?
Yep. 18d10, 26d6, 10d6 plus 40, 20d6, or 99 flat. And all of this would be, of course, fire damage.
Yeah.
Right. I've got mine.
I've got mine too.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead
ready.
and show me.
Option A.
Option
18d10.
3 or C.
It is 18d10.
Oh,
Let's
man,
go.
nice.
However,
baby.
all of those other answers are other things in D&D,
Yeah, I was gonna
and I
say
will
it,
tell
but
you what they are.
I'm curious.
So 99 is the average for fire
see.
damage, or for
Okay.
lava damage. However, 26d6 is an ancient red dragon's fire breath. 10d6 plus 40 is the disintegrate spell. And 20d6 is the maximum amount of fall damage you can take. However,
Gotcha.
I ignore that because if you fall from God's great heavens, you die.
Yeah.
Terminal velocity, bro.
20
There
D6.
has to be a limit somewhere.
20d6 is terminal velocity. Yeah. All right. Good point.
Okay.
Niall
Very, very good.
sweeping.
I'm feeling good right now.
Yeah, Niall is
baby.
doing very well. So it's my turn?
It's
Your
your
turn.
turn.
All
It's
right.
Morbius time, baby.
It's Morbius time. All right, here we go.
It's finally, I stayed tuned for this.
Oh, man. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Can't wait.
This is from Morbius, 2022. I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever. Increased strength and speed, the ability to use echolocation, and an overpowering urge to consume blood. That is quote number 1. Ever since I was born, I knew I was destined for greatness. And now that I've achieved this power, I can't believe it's everything I ever wanted.
Dude,
Oh
I
my
was
God.
certain after the first one, but that second quote is so good that now I'm not sure. But I think that I know.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm
All right.
locked in.
Let's
Okay,
see him.
locked in.
One.
One
Again.
is correct. Yep. One is the Morbius
Dude,
quote.
that is about as good of a Morbius replication as you could possibly write. That is
Thank you.
very,
It's
very
insane.
impressive.
Next one will be Madam Web, written by the same
tuned.
writers as Morbius. So
Yeah, don't
Oh,
use
maybe
that
there will be a
dial.
little bit of similarity.
It's the same quote.
Oh, yeah, it's just exactly the same.
Okay. Next up, bit parts and side characters.
Okay.
Michael Naughton plays the waiter on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, constantly having his job at Guigino's ruined by the gang.
Yeah.
However, this is not the first character that Michael Naughton has played on the show. What is the first character that Michael Naughton played?
They talked about this on the podcast. And wasn't he a guest on their podcast?
He
talking
was,
about
He was
this
a
character?
guest on their podcast, yeah. And this scene is one of my favorite Always Sunny scenes that exists.
Okay, I got it.
Lucas is locked in.
I know it.
I'm guessing.
right.
This is totally fair game because I've seen the episode multiple times, I'm sure,
Yeah,
and have
it's,
listened to the podcast about it. But I just can't remember, so I put
that's fine.
lawyer.
Lawyer,
Oh,
good
man.
guess.
It is the guy who hires them in the mailroom.
That is correct. He's
right.
the hiring manager that joint interviews them.
I
And
knew it was
goes-
like a desk
goes-
conversation.
yeah. He goes through their joint resume
Yeah.
and has to decipher
Just
which thing applies
dissect,
to who.
yeah. And then it's like, no, we only want the health insurance. He's like, so you'll let me pay you minimum wage? Split 2 ways.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you'll
so
split
funny.
minimum wage. So funny, dude. All right, very good, very well done. That's
Yes, that is me now.
Yep.
Guys, over the 6 seasons, how many songs are sung in the entirety of Glee?
Oh,
1 trillion.
Now, there's a lot of different ways we can do this. We can go whoever's closest. Again,
Whoever's closest
I have,
without going over.
I
Yeah.
have a list or I have again
I think we
options.
should tell
I think
us.
my mother's cough maybe just featured on this podcast. So if you heard that,
Oh.
you're lucky.
If you want her to stop coughing,
Please.
subscribe to our
Subscribe to our
Patreon.
Patreon, please.
Can
Yeah,
you
let's do-
tell us how many episodes of Glee there are, and then we'll guess from there.
6 seasons, probably
No.
21
No, okay.
episodes each season.
Fine. So I'm gonna guess about 120-ish episodes. So. Oh man. Oh.
Okay. All right. All right.
Highest
Okay.
closest without going over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Closest without going over. I love that.
I'm locked in.
Man.
And I feel like this is either a great answer or I'm going to read it and both of you are going to think, what are you thinking?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
ready too.
Yeah,
Ready?
Niall.
Yep.
Yeah, let's hear yours.
300.
300 is what I put as well.
No way.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll tell you what. Both of you are not close. I will let you guess again. It is more.
No, it is
Okay,
more,
it's
dude.
more.
That's crazy.
And you are I'm saying you're not close. But
Okay.
that's crazy that you both said 300.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm locked in.
I'm locked
Okay.
in.
I'm locked in.
So we're re-upping. This is our
Yep.
first time ever on Man Cave Trivia Night where we're allowing a second
A second guess. 'Cause-
Okay,
all
I'm
right,
just kidding. Okay, go for it.
I'm ready.
Niall.
700.
I put 1,000.
Niall. It is 754
Oh
songs.
my
Wow.
gosh, dude.
There are 121 episodes.
Oh, wow,
So
I almost
Lucas,
got it.
on the money.
Insane.
Which leads to about 6 songs, a little over 6 songs per episode.
Ridiculous.
There were 460 singles released for the show.
Oh, holy cow.
And there are, let's see, 207 songs got into the Hot 100
Jeez.
during its run.
That's crazy.
But again, that's not, I mean, that's a lot, but I also looked up Kids Bop stats.
Oh, I bet Kids Bop's crazy.
Kids Bop is over 1,200 songs.
Well, and Kids Bop you really got into during junior high.
Well, not really. It was more high school, college that I was into
Right.
Kids Bop.
Right.
I auditioned in junior high, but didn't get into it until later.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay, well, very good.
All right, here
Very
we go.
good, Niall.
You guys ready for this?
I'm ready. This is Craven, right?
This
So
is Madam Web.
Oh,
So
Madam
Craven will be
Web.
the final one.
Oh, now I've got to stick around for Craven.
And
Yeah.
Craven is interesting
It's
because
going to be out of the trailer.
It's just from the trailer. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Which has been out. So here
Which I have committed
Which has
to
been
memory.
out for, yeah.
over a year
4
at this
years.
point, I think, because Craven was
That's so
originally
crazy.
slated to release last summer. Then it was pushed to October of last year, and then it was pushed to August of this year, and now it comes out December of this year.
Which is,
So-
by the way, listener, always a good sign.
Always
that
a good
always
sign.
is
Always
a
a good
really
sign.
good
It
sign
just-
that the movie is going to be good.
It's going to be good, and that they have confidence in it. They're thinking, man, we made such a smart decision making Craven the Hunter an R-rated movie because it just had. We didn't do that with
Oh, yeah.
Venom, a character who has an inherent draw, who you
For
could
pancreas.
maybe justify making R-rated just because
Pancreas.
violence. With Craven, it's just like, oh yeah, you think of Craven the Hunter and you think it needs to be R. The character
It has
demands
to be.
it. So yeah.
So true.
Anyway,
Okay.
Dude, it's
Well,
going
let's
to
hear
be
some
so
quotes
awesome.
from Madam Web.
this is
For
Madam
Madam
Web.
Web, yeah, we're
Yeah, we
putting the
need
cart
to-
before the horse.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks to this power, I now have more responsibility.
Oh my god.
That's the first one. And the next one is, when you take on the responsibility, great power will come.
Oh, dude. Dude. The fact that either of these are real.
Isn't that?
Oh my.
Can I hear both of them again?
Okay. Yep. So, I'll mix it up. I'll do the first one. I'll do the second one first. Or I'll do them.
No, do them in the same order because I need to.
Yeah,
That's how we
yeah.
answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't mix them up.
Yeah, that would ruin it. Okay. Thanks to this new power, I now have the responsibility. And
my God.
when you take on the responsibility, great power will come.
Jeez.
One of those is a real line.
I got
hate
it.
both of them.
Yeah.
No offense to you for writing one, but I hate them both.
I'm ready.
All right,
Yeah, me too.
let's see it.
I said
2.
2 is correct.
Right
Well done.
on. Trying to do
that
some
is
sort of clever
horrible.
switch up where it's like, oh, actually, with great responsibility comes great. But screw you.
And
Adam Webb.
the character who says that is Santiago. So I have no clue who that is, but they are the character
Is
who
that
says
bad
it.
guy?
Isn't no? That's
No,
like
the
that guy's like
Ezekiel
Ezra.
Sims.
Oh,
Oh,
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
And-
yeah.
So Santiago's just some guy
It
in the movie.
Do you think he was in the Amazon with her mother when she died?
I think so.
Researching spiders.
Researching spiders.
Here is something that Ezekiel Sims says. Do you know how much I've sacrificed? So that's
Does he really
Nice.
he
say
really
that?
says that. So that's a
Hey, that's a good line.
Ooh,
Wow,
Put
good
that
little
in there.
reference. Good little reference.
Yep.
All right.
I sacrifice.
Well, this is
Guys,
my last
This brings
question.
us around.
This is
Yeah.
our last round.
our
My
last
last
one.
question. I fear that this one might be a little too easy as a last question, but it's the one that I have.
is fine with
so,
me.
you know.
I've gotten one.
Okay.
So
all
I'm
right.
looking
all
to
right,
get
that's
2.
fine. Okay. Before everyone hated her for her wonderful performance as Skylar White, Anna Gunn appeared as a love interest for one episode of what sitcom? All good? Ready?
I'm ready.
Seems
I
like
don't
we
know how
got
to
some.
type it in.
Just don't know how to.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and
just-
reveal.
Seinfeld?
Seinfeld is correct.
Seinfeld is correct.
Yes.
One episode. Just
That,
a
you
bunch
know,
of one-off
A
love
one-off
interests
love
in that
interest
show.
is
So
That's
there
a
you
good-
go.
that's a good
And
clue,
honestly,
Yeah.
Skylar White, Anna Gunn, it
Yeah.
is really weird to see her as anything else.
Seriously,
Sure.
it
You
is.
you go back and you see that episode of
like,
Seinfeld
what
and
the-
you're just like, it's weird for you to be acting any differently.
Dude,
like it's
there-
unsettling.
There are so many one-off characters in that show that go on to have huge. John Favreau is a one-off. He plays
Yeah.
a clown. It's crazy how many people just kind of show up, and some of them
nuts.
are only known for their bit part in Seinfeld, and others go on to have huge careers.
Yeah.
Or other huge roles, and they just had a tiny role in.
Brian Cranston
Yeah,
kind
Bryan
of
Cranston.
started on
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
And also,
what's
yep.
his name?
And like the soup Nazi guy, he really has never done anything else, but he's
Yeah.
done super well with that one character. And then
Yeah.
all these other random, like Brian Cranston.
Dude,
he's
I
going-
met the soup
going to
Nazi at
every
Salt Lake
Comic-Con.
Comic Con.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yep, that's exactly what he does. That show has been
That's
that
so
episode probably
crazy.
aired 30 years ago, and he's still able to make money off that character.
So nuts.
It's just wild. Like Cameo, I'm pretty sure he's on Cameo. Like it's wild. But yeah, here we have the final question of the SSU.
No.
For Jared.
No, sorry, you're right.
Classic Lucas.
Slow down.
Yeah, my bad.
Guys, there's a lot of different things I could do with my last topic of things I was interested in junior high. One, I was thinking the new Super Mario Bros. Game, or possibly How I Met Your Mother, or possibly the Art of War, the novel that I've read like 5 times in junior high.
Sun Tzu.
But instead, yeah. But instead, I decided to go with Pokemon.
Ooh,
Nice.
very fun.
So, in the original Indigo League Pokemon series, what is the first Pokemon that we see?
Wow, good question. This is the show, right?
This is the show.
Okay.
In the anime, what is the first Pokemon that we see?
I feel like, oh man, I'm just.
Think about it.
Okay.
Write it down. Audience, think about it. We're waiting for Niall to reconnect to the server.
Okay.
I have.
Oh,
I'm written
guess.
down.
Oh,
Sorry,
does
I've
Niall?
got a little bit of a I've
You
got a
got
little
it?
bit of a lag issue, but I'm here. Yeah. I think.
But you're locked in.
You're locked in and ready to guess.
Okay. Lucas, you ready to guess?
Yes, I am ready.
Then let's see them. Go for it.
All right. I say Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
I don't think it's Pikachu.
I don't know if you...
And I'm thinking it's one of the starters.
Niall, say
I wrote Charizard.
Charizard. Both of you are incorrect.
Isn't Charizard the first one that you see in the opening sequence, though, the song?
I think that is true, but that
was
is
the
not
question.
what I'm going
Okay.
for.
All right.
And also, that's a good point. I don't know if the intro starts out.
On the first episode as well.
I think it probably does in the first episode. But I'm
Probably,
talking
but like
in
that's-
the show. Yeah, sorry.
in the show.
I
sure.
should have. Hey, do you want to take another guess?
I have.
You guys wanna take
You know
another
what?
guess?
I'm gonna take another.
You guys want to take?
I'll
another
take
guess?
another guess. Yeah, I'll take another
Guys,
guess.
this is the second time in Main Cave Trivia Night history that we're allowing for a second guess. I should have clarified. This does not include the intro. This is when the show starts. Shot 1. We see a Pokemon.
I'm ready.
Actually, we okay, go for it.
I
I
say
went with
Squirtle.
Eevee.
Eevee, Squirtle, also both incorrect.
Gah!
Guys, when it comes to adapting something, I think this intro to the show is probably the best I've ever seen.
Nice.
Because it's the same 2 Pokemon. It's actually 2. That was a trick. You had 2 chances. It's the same 2 Pokemon that are in the video game. When it boots up and you see bum 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 bum, and you see a Gengar and a Nidorino fighting.
Dude, I was gonna
Oh,
guess.
I know
Gengar.
that. I know because it starts with the video game and then it like
And then it
transitions
goes in.
into the.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's like one
Yeah.
of the coolest transitions
It's
ever.
awesome.
Oh, dude, I cannot believe that I didn't picture that.
It's all right, boys. Very, very good guesses,
I'm gonna
though.
feel bad all day now because of that.
That was my hope with my 5th question. Is
Yeah.
you.
Make me feel bad all
Yeah,
day.
make you feel bad. All right. Lucas,
Oh man.
All right, here we go.
bring us home,
Craven
buddy.
the Hunter, a yet to be released film. So this quote may not end up in the movie, but it was in the trailer. So that's what we're going off of.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, trailers have quotes sometimes, and they be quotes for trailers. So here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
My name,
Go.
my name is Sergey Kravinoff, and I crave the hunt. And you don't get to do that to me anymore. One of those is a real quote.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Ugh.
I'm locked in, baby.
I'm gonna change. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's see him.
2.
2.
2 is correct.
Nice.
He does not say. I went goofy with that
crave
one
the
because
hunt.
I was like, I just want to do one that's just so
Dude,
dumb. It's like,
I genuinely like.
Well,
I had to
I
make
put
the
it
choice
first.
between the 2. Yeah,
I put
like,
one down, and then I was thinking about it. I was like, you wouldn't have come up with the second one. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
that's
it wasn't,
totally fair.
what do
Well,
I
that's
think
the only quote
was in
on
the trailer.
IMDb, yeah. But
Yeah.
that.
It was what could Lucas come up with, or what would you come
yeah.
up
What
with?
would I?
so
I crave the
brutal,
hunt.
dude.
The
I
thing is,
crave the hunt
that
is
could
wild.
be a line in the movie. Like we don't know for sure. If he says
Oh,
something
a
about
million%.
craving the hunt,
Yeah.
or
1 million.
I guarantee it
percent
will
that'll
be.
in the
yeah,
movie.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm almost certain.
Something like that will definitely be present. But well
Well,
done, you guys.
Everyone, that brings us to the end of the game. There's no more game to be played because all of us have asked all of the questions.
Yeah.
And all
I have
of
a
us
bonus
have
question.
answered. Oh, you have a bonus question? Oh, we're not going to do that.
We'll do it in post credits.
So, who got the lowest amount of points?
I think it's probably,
Probably
me.
me.
Oh.
No, I got 6.
I got 4.
Oh.
Oh, Lucas
Yeah, I
bad.
know.
Lucas got 4.
Lucas bad.
I think I only got 2 of both of yours,
Wow.
but I got an equal number of both of yours. So
It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, I got 6. I certainly
6?
did worse than Niall.
And I got 8.
nice, well done. Yeah,
I feel
job.
pretty good.
I only
You,
threw you guys off.
you missed one for both of us.
Yep.
Yep.
Is that what that mean?
I think so.
Well, because you only missed.
that's right.
I
got
only
the-
threw you guys off one time with my quotes, and it was for
Yeah,
Venom
you got
2.
all but that last one for me. Venom
Yeah, dude.
2.
Well
Man,
done. Well done.
This is a
Ryan.
fun one. This is a fun. We should be doing this way more.
We
Like,
should.
this is so
We
fun.
should.
And the nice thing
And
about
it's
this
fun to
time,
prepare. You
It
know,
is,
like
it is. Very
putting
fun.
the category together.
This
is
one
fun.
is nice because this time someone won. Last time it was a tie, so the audience won, and this time Niall
Oh,
gets to
that's
win.
right.
awesome. I hate it when the audience.
Yeah, it's better
wins.
when one of
Me
us
too.
wins.
Honestly, it's us against them.
Yeah, ultimately.
True. When one of us wins, the 3 of us win.
Yeah. The thing is,
That's
though,
true.
the
In the
individuals-
grander battle.
that we could only get 10 points max. They could get 15.
15.
So
That is
Yeah.
maybe that gave them
So-
an advantage.
true. Don't let us know
that's
if you
true.
beat 8.
Yeah,
can
if you
keep
beat
that
8,
to yourself.
yeah, take that to the grave with you because I do not want to hear it.
Yeah.
What?
Well, Niall,
Jared?
what you win is you're the reigning champ.
Yeah, you're the reigning
Yes,
trivia
So
champ.
and the
come in
reigning champ.
next
We gotta
time.
get a belt.
We gotta,
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
need a belt.
usurp his throne
Yeah. So we'll come after you next time.
and murder
Please,
you.
I would love for that.
But
I
until
would
then,
love to have a challenger. But until then, you know what you can do, everyone. You
No,
can go
I would love
and
you to tell me, though.
follow us on Instagram, follow us on other stuff, and
stifle
you can
Kel's
go.
cough.
Yeah, and you can stifle my mother's coughing by visiting patreon.com/mancavemovie-night and supporting us on there, $3 a month. And what that do is it give you access to bonus episodes called post-credits episodes where we get goofy and gaffy and we get liffy and laughy. And so go
I
ahead
do
and check
like
us
to
out
get
on
mushy and
there.
laughing.
The other thing that it does for you is it lets you shout out my mom at the end of every episode. Like the following people. Shout out to Kel from Roan Oberg, Nick Bell, Michael Polonsic, Easy Law, Britton Inkley, Riley Allen, Ian James Martin, and Hannah Steed. Man, it's been a long time since I've read that list. That was nice.
Yeah,
We're back.
also we're on season 3 now, I think.
Season 3. Yeah.
Whenever we take a break, or is it season 4? I don't know.
I don't know.
Our
But
schedule
we're
is
back,
always
baby.
messed
That's what matters.
I don't know. Guile actually passed away in the interim.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We actually have Niall
dot-
back.
Niall.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
Niall too.
Yeah.
Niall too,
Niall
a
too,
clone.
yeah.
But born,
The Gola
yeah,
of-
exactly. Born from
Yeah.
the
The
husk
Gola of Niall.
Niall one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Welcome,
so-
Niall, too.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to be here. It took some time to listen to the backlog of all the episodes to kind of figure out mannerisms and everything, but I'm here and I'm back and I'm really excited. So
It's important to note that he does have a sleeper phrase, so when we say it, it kind of activates the Niall 2 that we programmed into him.
Yes.
That's
so
correct.
stay tuned
Yeah,
in
stay
the
tuned.
upcoming
Yeah,
episodes.
you'll hear it. You'll notice.
You'll
Yeah.
know what kind of sleeper agent he is.
yeah, it's kind of cool.
And
It's
just
kinda cool when that
fair
happens.
warning, it's pretty racist. That's not how we programmed him, but that was what the will of the machine decided. So
Oh,
yeah,
we're gonna
well,
make sure-
I don't.
ChatGPT.
I will say that my conscious self, I don't like that.
Sorry.
like that.
I mean, you don't like. We
You
don't,
don't have
like
a
it
choice
either.
on it.
We don't like that.
Yeah,
there's a
I just
deeply
I want it
racist
to be
part of
known
you.
that there's
But
not.
If we say the wrong phrase,
I will.
then
There isn't.
I mean, it's only
I don't
happened
like
once.
that.
And Niall doesn't.
Yeah.
Niall too doesn't remember, but Jared and I remember all
Yeah,
too
it
well.
was.
It was.
It lasts a long
It
time
lasts
too.
long time, and
Okay.
it is
I don't like
shockingly
this.
difficult to hear. And it's not the races you would think as well, which is the
Yeah.
most disturbing part. He says things you would never expect. And man,
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Anyway, shout out to Niall's mom and
thanks for listening. We're back.
for
Sorry for the
listening.
break,
Hey.
but we'll keep chugging them out like we do. We love it.
if you enjoyed this, share it with a friend. I think that's the best way you can support us.
Definitely.
is
Truth.
just by sharing it with somebody who you think might get a little chuckle,
Might get a little
laugh.
tee-hee.
Someone you think might be able to get more than 8 points.
Yeah, you can put
Again,
up
if they
a
do not tell us.
you can put up a
please.
note about it on the co-op board of your apartment.
Yeah. And then say, hey, I got 13 points in the Man Cave Trivia Night 2.
Except don't say that. If you got more than 8, take it to the grave.
Take it to the grave.
As a secret.
Yes, Lucas, yes.
I see.
All right, anyway, thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you on another Man Cave movie night Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bazinga.
Zinga.